got things moving now. Both streams have started now. Surprised he wants to bump me after that really bad start I had. What's up, Don? What's up, Metal? Dime, I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Hello, Daniel. I saw Daniel's message earlier. I think everything's good. I don't think I need to touch anything. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my god. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. That's terrible. I hope you're okay. Hope all is well. With insurance and everything. And the other lady, I hope she's okay too. Were you on the highway? Was it like a stoplight intersection? What kind of spot was it? I need first gear. I was driving a different car yesterday a little bit. I think I was getting used to that too much. Anybody who's new, please subscribe. I'll be streaming for a little while today. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and help me hit 10,000. Hello, Porsche. Not too bad. How are you? Hello, Edward. Oh, what's up? How are you? Appreciate that. But I know which Brooks I'm talking to. Please do not chat. Because I know where I know you're from. Please do not chat if you can do me that favor. You're good to watch though, Brooks. I'm falling behind Chris right now, a little bit. We need help from Jay to catch him. Thank you, Uche. Thank you, Uche. Both of us had some problems on that lap. No thank you, Porsche. You go test all the cars, Porsche, on your own. That will be a good way for you to enjoy that sort of thing. Get a pet in there. Luckily, no. If Jay can catch up, we'll get a few bumps and catch Chris very quickly. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Z? Hello, Z. Appreciate that. How was your stream? I watched a little bit. Just trying to take care of some things at home after work. A long first week of work. Almost full week. Still haven't had our first full week. If you consider Labor Day. This lap has been bad. I was driving the RCZ the last time I drove yesterday, a little bit offline, and I feel like I'm still like trying to drive the RCZ. That's some of my techniques here. Hello, Stack. I need to go in the pit. You got a pit. I should have went for the no tire strategy, but they would have caught me for sure. Hello, almost podium. I'm trying to get my other chat up. I have 2 chats. I'm only able to see one right now. I need to try and get the other one viewable next few seconds. At least I can bump Jay now. That might work out the same way. Maybe I can catch up to Jay and bump him a couple times. It'll help us catch Chris. Thank you, Sebastian, for subscribing. I knew I would get one. That was extreme off the track there. To the right. Should not be using first ever again there. In the RCZ I used first every time. And this one I don't think I ever did until today, where I'm now messing things up. And here I don't think I should be using first either. I can see my chat now. I see Daniel in the chat and Stag for the vertical stream. I don't think so. I'm, still getting warmed up. Really tired, actually. Which I think is partially why I'm not driving the greatest I've ever driven. I'll try to wake up a little bit in the next race. Stay with the same car. I like the RCZ, but I don't think I'm going to drive that in the race. Thank you, Darcy. AFL is Australian Football League. What is the finals format? Is it one match or is it? Is it a series of matches or just one match? Oh, so it's playoffs. It's not the final. It's the playoffs. I kind of sort of understand. I've never really watched many AFL matches. I know some players who played there. Fell behind in that one, but I'll give myself a break since I am in my first race still, and I'm pretty tired as well. Definitely feeling more tired than I would like before a stream, but I wanted to still get online today. Tomorrow I have work as well, but not for very long. I only work from 8 to 12 tomorrow. Wasn't that good, Edward. Really just fell behind. Started in second and like lost Chris. No Z4, no Z4. Keep dreaming about Z4. I will just use the Viper again and drive it better, hopefully. It always used to be the best car, Edward, but no one likes it now. I'll turn the
GT spec car is good here.
I'm switching the voice back to the other voice. I'm tired of Rosa.
Darcy. Said me Aussie mate.
Where do I change this? I could do that. I feel like there are some good Aussie voices. It's actually
Daniel
a good point.
Corsi. Said RCZ.
I need to make this full screen. No RCZ right now. I was just thinking that before. I'm not ready to use the RCZ
Said,
in the
what's
race.
up at
I'm
Edward?
gonna go back to Viper again. You do qualifying. Give me 1 second to change the voice also.
Gino.
Looking for the voice I want.
Said waving hand medium dark skin tone at Grove Edge.
Hello, Gino. I'm trying to remember. It must have been Libby. It was Libby.
Darcy.
Said my Aussie compadre is much better than me. Edward E. Said hey G-Note.
I'll look for the Aussie after. I want to do some laps. I'll set for Aussie later.
Said down.
We'll look around the Aussie ones later.
Said higher at Edward E.
Libby's reliable. She's reliable. She's what I need right now. That is the name of this voice, to be clear.
Lobster cakes. Said you said TT is a black hole and a minute.
I don't enjoy being in there, yeah.
Edward E. Said not much.
Daniel, hope you're having a good day today. Hope everybody's having a nice
Darcy.
Friday.
Said I am a robot VPOOP.
I think once I get warmed up, I will beat that 26-4 pretty easily. shouldn't take too long to beat it between races. I think like a 2 is very likely. What is? I don't want to make targets like that, honestly. No target now. Now I erased my target because you said that. And no targets, please. What's up, Grover?
G-Note. Said medium dark skin tone waving hand sign at Grover's mental pit stop.
Alright, I can see everything now.
Cheech 147.
Thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Darcy.
Set target acquire pull code.
Darcy, thank you for the super chat and welcome back, Cheech. Darcy, let me mention as well, since you did super chat, if anybody wants to support like Darcy, who did the first super chat of the stream, please decide to use the other methods of donating besides the platform. Do not super chat, rather go to the description and you have links for my Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. This week for sure, beginning of next week. Your help matters a lot for sure if you want to be generous, so let me not forget to remind that that's the thing that helps the most until the end of next week. What's up, A-Train? You like the song PCH? That's my favorite song in all of Gran Turismo history. I like that song a lot. It's pretty long. Some people don't like how it's a longer song, but I think it's perfect. GT6. It's the GT6 license gold medal song or something. Your dad should have got 2 PSs, 2 PlayStations. It's messed up he was hogging your PlayStation. I'm sorry, I'll make sure I talk into the mic. It should be fine. Should be able to hear me okay. Sorry, Cheech, I had my chat partially blocked by my window. I have the wrong window taking priority here. You think Sardegna's a good daily? Why do you like it? What car should I use if I decide to try it? What car should I use for daily race B? If I try it. The Atenza? I saw the Atenza is very popular. fault right there. Tried to go a little more committed on the throttle on the way out. Another one right there. This is a bad exit when I really needed to be right behind him. Did a similar mistake as the previous lap. Anybody who's just watching, just joining for the first time, welcome. I see the vertical chat has some new people in it. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you're new. Check out my uploads. Do one more. The leader has pitted, but we'll do one more. Slower, we're boxed now. Going in the pit now, for sure. Alright. Hopefully on the next stint we can be close enough. I think Hawko's too far back to be a factor here. Hello, Swiss issue. Hey, nice job on the win. Nice job on the win. Because of the long straights, you get some good battles here. Colin got a penalty. No, P1 is not pitted yet. We got 2 laps to go. That was a pretty good battle right there. I messed up the corner pretty bad. The leader's gonna pit this lap coming up, for sure. gave him the bump there. I should have held the inside a little tighter there. It was a good race with Colin. Swiss Issue VR would be a lot of fun. I would try it out. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Anybody who's new, please subscribe if you're new to my channel, guys. I have 2 streams going. You can always watch the full screen stream as well if you prefer full screen. That was pretty good. Good battle with Colin. I enjoyed that a lot. Knew I can trust Colin. Great driver. Phone charging? Sort of. Hey, thank you. I see there was a bunch of stuff. There was Neil Sandu and Lobster, both with a donation each to those direct methods. I didn't see these till now. Lobster Clicks and Neil with donations to PayPal and Venmo respectively. Thank you guys. That's a huge difference maker. I have a few more days to go until things will be really easy. The rest of the end of the summer and then into the fall. I'll have enough money to even like fix my Porsche. Should have what I need, but we're waiting until then. And I actually had a really rough day today, like, you know, dealing with like trying to find like what vet to go to, because my dog Coda, who is here, he has a an abscessed tooth. I thought his teeth were all good, but I've seen recently he had some like bad breath, and then out of nowhere his mouth got really swollen and like neck got really swollen. And I've been looking for what vet to bring him to, making appointments for Monday, because you really can't go to vets on the weekend unless it's like an emergency visit. A-Train, I bought a Porsche Boxster in January, and have been trying to get it ready ever since to drive to work every day. But it has not worked out well. Yeah, Workman, I chose the wrong mechanic, because it really should have been done a long time ago. Bought a $2,900 Boxster. I'm like $4,000 in, and I've never driven it. And my mechanic wants me to get a relay for him to test the relay. Hold on, let me quickly go ahead. Turn my AC on. Oh, the vet. Yeah, no, the vet's super expensive. Both things are expensive. The vet is gonna hurt my pockets bad, for sure. They're never nice to you. If they want to do x-rays and this and that and extra stuff, I already kind of know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do an extraction on his tooth, because it looks pretty bad. I looked in his mouth yesterday, had a good look at it. I think I see the spot where we're having problems. He's doing fine. He's still eating. He's like happy still, but I want to take him immediately to get something done. I mean, for something like that, I gotta be careful, you know? Yeah. Not gonna DIY that one. Oh, hold on. Jay saying you gave him that win, should have held the inside lane. I understand clean racing, but last lap bets are all off. No, you're right, Jay. Jay is spot on. Ooh. I sort of gave it up too easy. I did a good job to, like, you know, defend my spot in other moments. And then at the end there, I just kind of messed it up. I tried, Jay. I tried my best. You know, I wouldn't say impeccable. Looking better than the first race, yes. I think first race was bad. That race was getting closer to the standards that we need to keep. Also, Jay, remember there's always the horizontal full screen version of my stream that you can check out. It is also live right now in my live tab. In time trial, I have yet to really put anything together in the 5 minutes. I was realizing a lot yesterday that, like, with these tires and the way my brake balance is set up, the RCZ was like getting really fast on like lap 5, 6, 7, 8, and with this car it would probably be a similar window for like when the fastest laps are going to happen. If I'm not getting to lap 5 or 6, I'm leaving a lot on the table with tire temperature, which is what really gives you the good laps in the end. Because I was coaching somebody yesterday, my friend Daniel here, who's in the chat somewhere, or was, and I was like able to call it out, like, watch, lap 5 is going to be like the one, like, every time, and you know, it sort of seemed like that more and more. With the RCZ, the warmer the tires got, the understeer of the brake balance setting that we had started to go away, and the car was like so well balanced. I think the Viper is the same. I run the Viper on 4 rear, and the warmer the tires get, like, the car feels better and better. Swiss issue, I should be doing 126s in the race, and I think if we skipped a race, if I did time trial and skipped a race for a while and got to like lap 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in one session, you would see like a 26.1 or a 0.2. I think that's when we would get it with the warm tires after like 8 laps, 7 laps. Hello, Boggs. Boggs, welcome back. Good to have you back. Thank you for the like. You say only, but 28s is a really good place to be. What car are you using to run 28s, Jensen? I'm happy to help you if you ever want to make a push for A+. I truly believe anybody can get A+. Yeah, Viper's a good call. I think Viper's the way. And I run 4 rear with the Viper with the brakes in the time trial and the race. But I think, like I said, in time trial, to get a really crazy good time trial time, you can't restart. You need to wait until like lap 5, 6, 7, 8 and then do your best laps at that time. I was really seeing that clearly yesterday while working with somebody, where I did some laps in time trial in the RCZ and had a good time. I enjoyed it. know what? I almost messed up more than once there. More than once I made mistakes there. But you never give up. Like mid-mistake, I'm not giving up. I believe I can recover it while it's happening. Everyone driving really nice now. The three of us. We're on our game now. I didn't mean to miss my brakes, but Colin checked up early. We're still working as a group. Oh my god, got a little bumpy there. A little bumpy. Hello, Dadley. Hope you had a good stream. If you had one earlier, I know you're setting things up now, changing things. You should do some unlisted streams and test it out. That's what I was doing this summer, some unlisted streams, testing. I messed up. No penalty, I think, which is the most important thing. No penalties. We're okay, we're okay. No penalty. I should not be using first gear. Cannot trust first gear in that situation. Maybe on lap 1, but after that, it's really a bad idea. The rhythm is better in second. Safer. Second is the faster of the two. gonna pit lap 8 again, I think. If anybody here is new, please subscribe to my channel. We're on the way to 10K subscribers. We just passed 8,500 in my last stream. Oh my god, don't hit the wall. I think we started the month of August with 6,900 or so, and now we're at 85, like less than a month later, basically. Just working with everything I have, even tonight. Like, I'm kind of tired. I thought about not streaming today because I'm really tired from work. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. I'm exhausted. But I feel like the more races I do, the more fun I'm having, so. They're gonna box. We're gonna box this lap. No mistakes, hopefully. Box, going in the pit. I think we did okay. Yeah, we'll take the tires. I'm gonna be behind them, but my tires are slightly better. And we'll see if that helps us in the end here. My pit crew is ready. My crew. Bad time to mess up. That's a bad time to make a mistake. 'Cause I'm gonna lose them. As it was, I was gonna lose them. And now this next lap needs to be brilliant to save me. Like, they slow down each other there every time in at turn 1. And at some point they're going to battle, so I can't give up yet, but that's not good that I got that. Hello again, Grover. Yeah, I started work last week, and then this week has been really good. What's up, Carson? This penalty is a bummer. I should have pitted with them on lap 7. Would have helped me. Hey, what's up, Max? You guys have a game tomorrow, don't you? Oh, no, today you had one. I should have went. I had a really busy evening. I had work too in the evening. You had a match today, right? It was yesterday. So you have a draw and a loss then. A draw and a loss. On Monday I have work at 4 after work. 8 to 3 and then again at 4 till 5. But I think your game is 5:30, right? I'm gonna try to go. I'll go right after I get done working. I do want to watch and see how things go. With as many matches as possible. I gotta check schedule again. I get you, Carson. These races have been fun, but they are boring sometimes. This one's not going to go well for me. You've messed up this one a couple times. Max, I've been telling my friends, like, you know, some of the teachers that know Grant, I've been telling, you know, other people that I think Grant should start. Grant should be starting every match, but maybe that's just me, my bias. I'm Team Grant all day. Oh, Damien's the car behind me. I didn't even realize, so he very well may catch me unless I do really good laps now. I didn't realize it was Damien. Hopefully that's not a pen. Might get this. A lot of speed on the outside. But now we have the draft, so let's just stay with them. Somehow I understeered, like the little small amount that caused that. Oh, he got a penalty. That's crazy. I got a penalty. Where am I can't believe mine. We have matching pens. Good race with Damien. I should have did a little better in the moment where we went in the pit. I wasted my race not hitting with the 2 cars ahead. Believed in myself too much there. And made a mistake when I needed to be a little cleaner. On lap 8 or 9. It would have been 9, I guess. I'm surprised Damien's awake. It's 9:23 in the United States. For Damien, it's easily like 4 in the morning. It's close to 4 in the morning for Damien. I honestly think that my mistakes are like fatigue related. I am really tired right now. I should probably call it, even though it's not been that long. And it's Friday too, but I have work in the morning. I was pretty close to taking a nap right when I got home, but I survived. I honestly enjoy it. As long as I have people to race with Carson, like with Colin and with Hawko, that's all we need. We proved all we even need is Colin. The last race with Colin was super fun, and it was just me and him. Got my Civic. My commute to work was not too bad today. The whole week, I've been like more on point than ever with my commute to work. Honestly, I want to share it with you guys a little bit. It's like the most special part of my day. Is my commute, both ways really. I make it so fun. I have found like the ultimate way to avoid traffic. Like, I have like a route that like right where the traffic gets really bad. It's been really bad actually, but I get off like earlier than ever from the highway, and I have a route that links me up to all my other little shortcuts off the highway. I'm going like fully like off the highway for 3/4 or half the trip. And there's one section of it that I refer to as like Mount Panorama, that like I get off the highway, like 1 exit, 2 exits. It's Mount Panorama where you go all the way up the top of this like hill and then you're coming down, and it is just like the downhill section of Mount Panorama. It's like a bunch of corners, like a whole lot. And I go through there like every morning now because it's actually the fastest way now. It never used to be the fastest way, but now it actually is the fastest way that I've found other routes that that lead me there. Because once I get through Mount Panorama downhill section, I'm like at the point where I want to go back on the highway 9 times out of 10. Unless it's really bad, and then we go take, you know, the long way. That I normally take the long way going home because the long way will be better than sitting in traffic. What's up, Blue Turd? Blue Turd, you about to do races? You about to get on? I could look at what I've been doing. How long have my last few streams been? We had 4 hours, 2.5, 4 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 2.5, 4.5. Been reasonably consistent. 4 is like the number. If I get to 4 hours, I feel satisfied. I might be, yeah. I feel exhausted. Like before the stream, I was too tired, I thought, and I somehow managed to get on. So I'm gonna call it here, just because I'm like, I feel like I'm like grumpy too. Like when Porsche asked me, he's like, can we suggest a car? I'm like, no. Like, you know, I knew I'd be a little grumpy too, just from being tired. So sorry, Porsche. Maybe next time I owe Porsche a car. Or some Oceania races that I know he wants also. Some Oceania tomorrow night for Porsche. And I have work again from 8 to 12 tomorrow, but then I'm free the rest of the day. I can't play soccer either because I hurt myself last weekend. Injured myself playing soccer. So now I can't play, which sucks. Because I've probably never played better. No, Blue, I'm sort of like, you know, more exhausted than I have been since May. Gaviria717, I just saw your message. Hey, quick question. I'm stuck on a 27106 with the Porsche. Any pointers? With the Porsche, that's probably like, you know, about what most people would get. I think the Porsche is really good, but the thing it needs here is some top speed. Because we go up the hill for 2 of the straights. And I think you could get a 26 out of the Porsche if you don't quit. I use 5 rear or 4 rear with the Porsche. At this track, it might be 2 rear. At this track, I would have to drive the Porsche. Gaviria. I would say if you tried the Viper or if you tried the RCZ, you might go quicker than that time right away. Because those two have a lot more speed. The Viper especially has a crazy amount of speed. And even, oh, one more thing, Gaviria, one big one, is I noticed when I was chilling with somebody yesterday doing time trial, lap 5, 6, 7, 8, and beyond were better most of the time with most cars. Depending your brake balance, the car gets more loose after lap 5 or 6. And the Viper on 4 rear was really nice like that. I would do time trial now even before I get off, but I'm that tired. I will try to get better sleep next week. This week's sleep schedule was good, but not good enough. Last night and the night before were low sleep nights. Alright, so I'll probably see you guys, I don't know, like I said, no soccer tomorrow. My hamstring on one side is like kind of shaky, and then I actually like pulled my groin pretty bad. I haven't been stretching a lot. I don't know if I stretched that day. I normally do a ton. But it was definitely bad a week or so ago. I'm going to take more than a month off to let that chill out and be 100%, because that's not one that I want to mess with. I think it's not too bad right now. I'm definitely not playing until like maybe November, December. Take my time. There's no reason to push myself. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably like 1 or 2 p.m. because I'm gonna come home from work at noon, and then I'm not going anywhere. So we'll get straight on. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much to Neil and to Lobster and to Darcy. It's cool hanging out with you guys as always. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm exhausted. I would do a 5-6 hour stream if I had some juice right now. Well, Dad, we'll be fine. You know, I know how to take care of myself usually, and normally I'm taking major precautions every time I play, stretching a lot, and I haven't been, so that's what I get. Be more serious next time when I'm healthy again. Appreciate it more. I will see you guys later. Good night.